Hello friends, welcome to Hoovies Garage, and this green nightmare right here, it's finally over. It's leaving the garage. This was once a dream car of mine, but after buying it for $13,000, making it the cheapest E63 wagon in the USA, and having loads of problems, I've sold it. Well, I've not really sold it, I've traded it, and I traded it completely by accident. In addition to talking about how I accidentally sold an E63 wagon, we'll do a Hoopty Fleet update as well, go around to a body shop to see one car that everybody, including me, has probably forgotten about, and up to Newton, the car wizard, to see what he's been up to. There's also a big surprise coming on a trailer here in a little bit. I just found out this morning. It's super exciting. I can't wait till it gets here, but let's get back to this E63 wagon. I bought it out of New York City for only $13,000, very cheap, but it didn't make it home. It had over 200,000 miles on it. The previous owner had spent over 10 grand maintaining it in the 2 years that they owned it, and the owner before that probably 20 grand. But still, it had loads of problems, loads of deferred maintenance, and it didn't even make it home. A failed gateway computer stranded me just at the finish line to Kansas City. It was 2 hours from home and the car wouldn't start. That was $1,300, then we got it home and fixed a bunch of other things, and then it broke again, so we fixed some more stuff, and then it broke again, kind of like it was demon possessed. The whole thing electrically went insane, but then it self-healed, and ever since it's been a good car here for about a month. So now that it seems like it's finally going to behave and I've spent $4,000 on it fixing it, why am I selling it? Well, it happened as a joke. It started by accident. Someone posted for sale a dream car of mine, not for sale, but they were looking for trades. And I'd always wanted this car, so I jokingly posted in the replies, how about a green E63 wagon? And I included the picture of me posing with the selfie of me and this thing loaded up on the flatbed. Obviously, not a very good way to advertise your E63 wagon, but the seller actually replied that he wanted the car. And he was serious. He wants to trade this amazing car for this E63 wagon, which is really cool, but you would think after all the videos I made of it constantly breaking that nobody would want this thing. But in reality, there's been tons of you. Clearly, I'm not the only automotive masochist in this world, because over the series of whatever 4 or 5 videos I've made with this thing, I've gotten over a dozen emails from people wanting to buy this car. Y'all are weird, just like me. I can see why. It is beautiful. It's green, it's a station wagon, it has 500 horsepower, it's comfortable, smooth. It's an amazing car, and now that I know the truck is going to arrive at any minute and take this thing away forever, I am really sad, but I'm also really excited for what's coming. But that's not the big surprise. The actual surprise, the car coming today, isn't even mine, but I'm still really excited. It's $1 million show car. Last startup. No lights, of course. Of course it's well behaved now. Look at this. In Wichita, Kansas, it's Freddie's Fast and Furious Murcielago. It's actually on its way to SEMA, Las Vegas, but Kansas is kind of along the way, and they're picking up my E63 wagon to take it to California. So it's just a coincidence that this car happens to be here, and I can't miss the photo opportunity. Got the Gallardo out. The Gated Manual Club. Oh my gosh, this interior. Wow. All right, here we go. Oh, yes. Very nice, Freddie. I get to back it off the trailer into my driveway. This is great. The air conditioning's on, but it's freezing. How do I turn it off? I see.
It's too up.
Oh, okay. Too far up?
Yeah.
All right, we attempted to unload it in my driveway to where it was a level surface, but then it would catch on the front, so we actually need to go downhill. Freddie wants us to save the clutch, so that's why I was going to try and do it in the driveway. This is terrifying. This is absolutely terrifying if I scratch up a SEMA show car. This is real sketch. Real sketch. I'm holding the door so it doesn't slam open with the $1 million show car inside. Freddie. The problem is, this car is so wide that it won't fit past the axle to fit in the front of the trailer. So we have to load my E63 in front of Freddie's Mercy. And then I have to unload it. This guy's a one-man operation, so he needs help. and I volunteered to drive it, which I think he was happy to delegate that to me and then put all the liability on me. Well, I definitely never want to do that again, and now I have to go load the car up, but I couldn't miss this opportunity to do a photo session of the fate of the furious Lamborghini Murcielago. This is the one that Tyrese drove in the movie, not the one that went underwater in the ice that was killed by the submarine, but the hero car that he actually sat in. And Freddie bought this car for only $80,000, way less than what I paid for my manual Gallardo, and it's a gated shifter Murcielago, and he spent 10 months and I don't know how much money making this thing into a beautiful car. It really does look like $1 million show car now, which is what they said in the movie, but it really does. It's absolutely beautiful. It's too bad it snowed and the roads are all crappy, so I can't drive it, but the transporter's looking at me like he wants it back on the trailer already, so I guess it's hello, goodbye. Oh, that Murcielago is such a thing of beauty, but so is my 1997 Toyota Previa. And like the Murcielago and my Gallardo, this car is mid-engine. It's basically a supercar, supercharged, rear-wheel drive, mid-engine, but on a giant egg-shaped van. After having the head gasket fixed with the Wizard, which doubled my investment into this van, I paid $2,300 for it and then spent another $2,000 fixing that, the check engine light has come on again. But before we head up to the Car Wizard to see what's going on with this check engine light, I want to stop over and check on one of my cars that's getting a little repaint of its own, like the Murcielago doing a repaint, but it's brown and it has a lot of wood. Well, actually the wood's been peeled off. Unfortunately, it's way too loud to film inside there. The sound would just be awful. They're playing music, they have a frame machine that's pulling, they are sanding and grinding and painting, air compressors going. Impossible. But as you can see, my 1984 Jeep Grand Wagoneer is down there getting repainted and a lot of the rust repaired. There wasn't too much rust on it, but just enough to where I didn't like where it was going. I needed to fix it before it became a problem. And while I'm there, I might as well repaint the whole thing and redo the wood, but it's not a full restoration. I'm not taking all the trim off and redoing all the chrome and everything. I just want to be able to use it and not worry about it rusting apart. I'm really excited to get that one back, even though I have way too many four-wheel drives. And speaking of, there's another four-wheel drive up at the Car Wizard that has a lot of progress being done. Additionally, you need to check out this check engine light on the Previa. So let's roll. Wizard, a wounded Previa.
All these projects you've got up here have made me lose my hair.
Oh my God.
It's just really stressing me out.
He shaved his head. Still the coolest OBD port and fuse panel I have ever seen in a car ever. Right out of a spaceship. Hooked up to Wizard's little scanner. Here it goes. Oh my God.
Shift solenoid. It's in your transmission.
Really?
Yep.
I've been noticing the transmission's been shifting a little weird when it's cold.
It's probably just got a solenoid that's getting weak, and when it's cold, it's worse.
So after tearing apart the engine, now we'll have to tear apart the transmission. On a Toyota. This is supposed to be the reliable car, Wizard. All right, well, let's go see what you're doing to the Raptor.
It's no longer a Raptor.
Ooh.
I don't know what you call it.
Oh, wow, Wizard. Well, the first thing I'm noticing, giant light bar installed here on the original bull bar that was ended up in the Border Patrol service. Mm-hmm. And it looks like you've gotten the front springs on, huh?
Yeah, we got the front lift up front. We still have to do the rears. Right now it's sitting level, but
I see.
We've got your tires at the shop, getting tires put on your new wheels.
Yes, Off-Road Alliance sent me new wheels, and I've got some 35-inch tires that are going to go on here that'll fill out this new lifted front end quite nicely. And the rear springs,
they're sitting on the tailgate.
It'll raise the rear end up as well. Yep. Look at those things.
Beefy.
And then look at this. The Go Rhino roll bar. That looks really, really appropriate. And are those lights up there, Wizard?
Yeah, it raises when you hit the switch in there. It comes up.
Oh, hit the switch. Oh my goodness. Wizard.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
That's awesome. And the light bar,
Yeah, it's official.
which is green.
Green flashy lights.
I see. Look at this. I have a whole command center here. Let's see. Switch it on. Oh. Do I have lights? No. How do I turn on the lights? This didn't turn on the lights.
No, that's just a speaker system. Your lights are the switches right there.
Oh, you rigged the auxiliary stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. Look at that. It's green. It's green. Oh, this is so ridiculous. With those lights too. And then of course there's the blinders there, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I just sat on it. So the sirens work too.
Holy crap.
5 different siren settings here?
Oh yeah, and they're loud. Loud as can be.
Yeah, that's loud. That's loud. That's loud. The horn. What? Good God!
What the heck is that all about? Why would you even want to use that?
That's like the noise that you use when pirates are attacking the boat. You know, you kill them with the sound so they run away.
Is that a brown note?
It's the brown noise. Yes, you're absolutely right. It's horrible. And then this is the blinder. Oh, geez. So I basically have a sun mounted to the front of my car.
You do.
What a ridiculous machine. This was originally a Border Patrol truck. That's why I've gone through and restored it back to its Border Patrol glory. But we're going to go a little bit beyond. We got a little bit more to go, and then it's finished. You still have the transfer case to put in too, right?
2 rear springs and the door latches, and that's about it.
It's getting close. Wow. That's really impressive. I'm super happy. And I guess you have some news for me on the Cadillac as well?
Yeah, on the Cadillac, I actually need to talk to you about that.
Doesn't sound good. Okay. Oh, it's so pretty.
It's a very beautiful car.
The pearl white, my 1993 Seville STS that I took to the Cadillac dealer, and they gave I think a $14,000 estimate to fix it.
Oh yeah, it was huge.
So, but you're just going to fix the heater and do like the sway bar links and things. I'm not going to mess with the oil leak or any of that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I actually have the parts here. The problem is I haven't started on it, and the reason is the problem.
The reason is the problem,
The reason that I haven't fixed your car yet on this is the problem.
Okay, what's that problem?
I'm taking it from you.
What do you mean? You're repossessing it? Did I not pay a bill or what?
No. I just can't give you this car. I have to take it from you. It's so beautiful. I can't let you leave with it.
You mean you want to buy it?
Yes. I'm not just going to steal it. I'm going to buy it from you.
So what do you think it's worth?
Well, you paid what, $3 grand for it?
Plus $1,000 shipping.
I would give you $2,500 for it the way it sits.
The way it sits, huh?
Yep.
Fixed is probably worth $3,000 again, which I'm going to spend at least that fixing it. Where am I going to find another one of these? They don't exist anymore. They're all dead, and what few are left are just completely roached out.
Exactly. That's why I have to take it
Hooptified.
off your hands before you hooptify it.
I'm not going to hooptify it, but I've bought a lot of cars lately.
You got a lot of cars.
I've bought about 5 cars in the last 2 weeks.
A lot.
Not including this.
Yeah.
I'm kind of low on money, so I think you can have it. I know it's going to go to a good home. I guess I've sold 2 cars in this video. My wife will like that. So thank you for watching.